It's gonna be a decent pick for Team Electi. I guess they're pretty confident with that players and picking Lee Sin as the first one.
Yeah, because Qrying jungler, Botmanis, he played Lee Sin the previous game and he was amazing on Lee Sin. And well, maybe let's start off from bans first, because we can see that Maokai, Yasuo, Tristana was banned, and the purple team banned Nidalee, Kha'Zix, and Morgana. Well, overall, what I can say is that Maokai, Yasuo, and Tristana are somewhat global bans because all three of them are right now OP characters. And the purple team, well, I think they're more targeted the blue team. So I think that Qrying probably did their research before starting this game, but we will see, because Qrying and well, Team Electi used to play for they had another team name previously, and both of those teams, they were our well, not maybe finalists, but they received the prize place. So both teams are really strong.
Yeah, this should probably be a really interesting fight to see. Then again, picking a Blitzcrank and Graves for the bottom lane for Team Electi. Well, I really like this composition because if a Blitzcrank has a great pull and the ADC flashes away, Graves can still come up to him with his dash and deal more damage than it should be done. So it's a nice combo. And a Y Lucian from pick for N for Team Qrying. And the Rumble picks, that's really not a usual pick. I haven't seen in a while, especially in Season 3. It was only popular in Americas, while in Europe that wasn't the case.
And for Team Qrying, they have the same composition that they used in previous game. Well, I'm interested if they will be picking Riven as their last pick right now. The only difference between previous and this game is that Botmanis used Y, or picked Y, because Lee Sin was already taken by Shazzy Bear. So yeah, it's the same composition, and if you look at Qrying team, well, two of them are in Platinum division and one of them in Gold division, but don't let it fool you, because they're really strong in team fights, and they can, well, own you if you won't be careful. And for the Team Electi, well, it's an interesting composition, but I don't know if a Kali pick is good enough here. Well, for Lee Sin, Blitzcrank, and Graves, well, it's overall okay. And we see Orianna pick. Well, not pick, but it will be selected for now.
Well, yeah, picking a Kali before an enemy mid laner has been picked, it's a pretty risky play, but well, if Lee Sin has been already picked, especially for your team, then you might do okay. And that's a Kali mid and Lissandra top. Yeah, that's for sure, and that's a pretty powerful AP team. I have seen them a lot of times, and actually Kali is with teleport still. It might be interesting and come back from Season 2 when Kali was usually picked for top lane. Haven't seen that in a while. And it's gonna be any pick for Nate.
Well, yeah, I think it will be a good pick. Because, well, we already know that Brown will be a support and Lucian will be his AD carry, so there are no other way. Well, maybe Annie can go top and rumble mid lane, but have you ever seen that happening?
No, I haven't for sure. Well, we have seen some crazy plays in our games, but well, I don't. This should be the case.
So it's not much what we can say about this compositions because it's really interesting what we will see from Team Electi, because 4 of players have dashes. So I don't know if I think they will try some aggressive play from the start, but we will see. Well, Graves is both as Lucian, they're more like early game AD carries. So I think both teams will be trying to end this game as soon as possible.
Yeah, but we'll talk about the early game for those ones. In my opinion, Graves should take an upper hand. Both his passive and the just overall damage output. I think he would take over the lane. And you have a little mistake that there are 4 players with dashes, but actually there are all 5 players with gap closers on the Team Electi. Yeah, also the Blitzcrank. So if they are trying to invade and do some crazy stuff from the minute 1, then yeah, that could be really interesting.
So okay guys, we'll now go to a little break while there is a delay and then loading screen, and we will be back into the game when it starts.
I think that the Qrying have a better team comp. With the Annie, they've got a lot of AoE. The Akali should be able to destroy Lucian and maybe even Annie in teamfights though. So it's we should see. They have more assassins, with Lissandra being able to lock people up. The Graves, who does a lot of damage up close and personal. They'll want to have these team fights. Both teams will want this team fight. So it should be a good game in that respect.
Especially with all the blocks, I mean, with all the dashes that the blue team has, and
Yeah.
all the CCs and blocks from Brahms that the QQ team has. Wise ultimate her Q with a hyper stance.
Oh, we see some action here. Blitzcrank
Works.
Blitzcrank's gonna die. Yeah, it should be first blood here. First blood for Lucian. That's gonna go a long way. But it doesn't look like it's over. They could potentially catch out Graves here once the Q comes up by Rumble. But no, they just back up. Braum does hit a Q in the end, but they look like they're just going to return. It was a really good 5-man hide in that bush. I think that Blitzcrank should have warded it or gone in and hooked it, because you shouldn't have face checked like that, and they get punished, as you can see here. And Rumble's going to come back in lane late unless he teleports. No, he's going to be walking in, so he's going to be maybe a level behind Akali to start off with, which is fine. Rumble is stronger than Akali early, so it shouldn't affect him that much. The Lissandra Annie lane, Annie should win that, but we'll have to see later in the game. I think that's more skill matchup than anything. What do you think about this bot lane? Who do you think should win this bot lane?
As I said earlier, while you were still away, I think the Graves Blitzcrank combo would take over in the early game, sure, because of the pull and the dash from Graves. You could just go in. Yeah, of course, Lucian also has a dash away, but a little bit of misplay and, well, he's doomed.
Yeah, that is true. I think I actually prefer the Lucian Braum lane, just because if Blitzcrank misses a hook like he just did then, and he hits the hook, but Braum hits level 2 and he's fine. And it looks like they're probably going to go for this. Lucian gets the stun onto the Graves. Graves is taking a lot of damage. If a Q hits, and obviously a kill for Lucian. Lucian's going to start to Blitzcrank. And it's going to be a 1v1 between the supports. Braum and Blitzcrank just hitting it out casually. I think they're both just going to walk away here because it doesn't look... Oh, there's a hook, but nope. They're just going to hit each other. Are they? Yeah, they're just going to hit each other and walk away. I don't think that'd end up in a kill. But there's a gank going on top lane. Vi's going in. No, she's not. She's just backing off from top lane. Tried to make something happen. Lee Sin's probably going to come mid or counter gank the race. I'll counter gank the race because you can't gank mid. You know where the enemy jungle is. Yeah, and race is probably the best decision you can do there.
Yeah, that was a really nice play on the bottom lane. Well, but Graves got a little bit too cocky, I think, and he should have just backed away. That after Braum started saving Lucian, and well, it wouldn't go that ugly after that. But well, he felt that he would take him just like me.
Oh, there's gank going in mid lane. They could have continued. They could maybe have tower dive that because I don't think Lissandra would have been able to escape. She burned her flash, but Annie did land a stun. They could have kept on going, but Vi didn't want to, and they've just backed off. There's a lot of action going on, which is really nice. But yeah, I agree with the bot lane. I think Braum played it really well. He got hooked in, and he hit both Graves and Blitzcrank to get his stun off. So Lucian could hit whichever and get the stun off. He hit. Oh, there's another hook going in. And it looks like Lucian takes a lot more damage. These hooks are coming in left, right, and centre. So fun to see. I can see a bit of fight going on top lane as well with the Kali and Rumble just trading. We see that Lucian's bot as well. He's going to back up, but they hook Braum. These hooks are just hitting immensely. This is really good. But they look like they're going in. They don't know Lucian's dead. They're going to have to back up now. But Lucian might be able to get a bit damage. They're going to kill Braum here. And kill goes on to Lucian. That would be better on Graves. But still, 1 kill, 2-2. And gold is even.
And another great... Oh my god.
And it's going to be Lucian again. Graves survives. I thought he was going to go down to the tower then. But Jesus Christ, this support is just going on mad. Jesus. But,
well, that's what I was saying about that. The fact that when Blitzcrank hooked Braum and he was behind the enemy minions, that was a moment when Lee Sin perfectly came in and used his safeguard onto his own minion, and during that he was behind Braum and could deal that extra damage without trying to spend his Q. And maybe miss, and well, yeah, that gave the option to take that first kill, and after that, well, Lucian just, I don't know, got crazed or something, because he shouldn't have died also. He knew there's a Blitzcrank with an probably open hook already without cooldown, and well, he just suicided. Committed suicide. I'm actually impressed by that Akali on the top lane, standing so fiercely and just healing out against Trundle. And
we see the level 6 come in. She might be able to kill a Rumble here. No, she backs off. Vi's up there. But we might see another hook try and come in from this Blitzcrank cap out lane. Lee Sin's coming, so it's going to be a 3v2. I don't think they're expecting it, and we see it come in. I think it's just going to be a dead Lucian here. He flashes, he's wasted flash. Yeah, Lucian's going to die to the Graves here. And another hook comes out by the Blitzcrank, gets the Braum. Kill comes out by Graves to save him, and they get the kill. Vi is top, so they should go to Dragon. Lissandra's already there, prepared, ready, waiting for it, so they will do. It looks like Graves will farm up as well. But with the vision control that they have 3 wards for the purple team. They should not be getting caught out like that. But we do see it happening. We see the dragon going over, and that would be the almost 1.5k lead going to the blue team.
Yeah, getting so fed up so early, that's a really good thing for the team. And oh my god, that Akali, she almost took him down, but god damn, that flamethrower. Well, I think still she did a good job because for Akali standing against an AoE champions, even with their ranged attacks, it's really hard. I have played her a lot, and I know that it really sucks when you're playing against someone like Zed. You can just pierce through all enemies, and you just have to stand there and doing your Qs and basic attacks. It's really hard. But well, she did a good job, I think, standing against Rumble this time.
Yeah, I think that the invade, Akali got a level up. She was level 2 and Rumble was level 1 at the time that Rumble came to lane. I think that really helped her in lane, being a level above her. But even still, really good job by this Akali. She's been trading really well, but I think the bot lane's been like, there's another one. Jesus Christ, they're just gonna keep coming out there. I think they should follow this up with the Graves. Graves is really low, and then Graves gets flashed, exhausted, but there's going to be a kill onto the Braum, and then Lucian gets killed. It's I'm not sure what Blitzcrank can do here against Lucian. It will be a 1-for-1 at this bot lane. Oh, and he gets another hook. Jesus Christ. I think that's like 10 hooks out of like 11 that's hit. Absolutely crazy.
I think he just missed the first hook on the bottom lane, and after that he hit every hook.
He's just kind of gone insane and hit every single one. He made it a mission just to hit every single one. And we see, Rumble goes in hard, but we see kickback. Oh, you don't see it in a 6 play. Akali could go down here. I think Akali will go down here. Oh no, really good play by the Lee Sin. I think that was a bit of a misplay. He jumped behind him, but didn't do anything. His ultimate was on cooldown, but he didn't attack. Literally stood behind that Rumble doing nothing. It could have been a lot sweeter, but they still got the kill. She's still alive and another kill. This is a 2k gold lead now. Nothing's happening in the... Oh my god. Vi flashes, misses her Q, and it just resets. That's a waste of a flash in mid lane by the Vi. But nothing's really happening in the mid lane.
Yeah, look, they're always standing. They're full HP, just farming. This is the laziest lane.
Yeah, I'd like to see like an all-in at level 6. Both champions get a much better all-in at level 6. So I'd like to see a lot more poke button. They're just playing it very safe, letting the other lanes kind of carry them, I guess, making sure they go even. They've got the exact same farm, okay, and he just got 1. But I'd like to see a lot more from this promising mid lane. But the bot lane's been enjoyed. Oh, and we see ulti by Vi. The ulti by Braum misses everyone. Grace is just attacking on the back line, not being hit. Gets it. Lee Sin comes in, it's a 3v3. I think Braum will go down here, and I think it will just be a 1-for-0. Oh, but he misses.
Such a close hook. This is like a millimeter just away. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Well, okay.
That's 13 out of 11. He's hit 11 hooks out of 13 now. And then we see an ulti out by Rumble, but I don't know what he wanted to achieve with that. Maybe some wave clear. But he goes... He's just trading. Rumble's doing quite well against his Akali. And he goes all in. Akali and Rumble both flash away from each other. Wow. Rumble flashes into Akali and Akali flashes out. Akali looks to see if she can get a kill here, I think. And we see bot tower go down in this case as well. No, it's just some trading. Nothing else is going to happen. Just flash for flash at top lane.
If Akali wants to engage right now, she has to wait for a flamethrower cooldown, and while he's off the raging phase, and then she might do something. But well, it gives her just a little scissor of time to deal damage and then back away.
You see Lucian just farming up at bot lane. Oh, you see an engage here. Is an ultimate going to come out by Lissandra? And the kickback, the insect happens, but I think Lucian may go down here. We see the ultimate coming out from Lissandra as well. Lissandra will get the kill on Annie, but Annie should get one back. Oh no, Lissandra survives. She just gets out of her aggro. What? Sorry, go on.
There was a heal that saved Lee Sin from dying from Ignite. Or whatever he had right there.
Oh, not solo. Lee Sin did help against Lucian. Lucian, I don't know what he was doing there. Thinking he could kill the Graves. That's 4-2, but it didn't happen, and it's just insane. He shouldn't have done that, and he dies for his troubles. But yeah, the Flux team, I think it is, they're playing really well against the QQ. Really well, especially this Blitzcrank.
Yeah, the Blitzcrank is just phenomenal. Just like a little Edward from somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. It does remind me a bit of Edward. It's just really great to see Blitzcrank back, because I've seen Blitzcrank just in a lot of games that just fail, and it's horrible to watch. But this one's doing really well. He's got 9 out of the 11 kill participations, so he's done a lot for his team. Bot lane won heavily. Brom's 0-5. The Vi hasn't done anything. If you compare the Vi to the Lee Sin's done a lot more. The Lee Sin's 3-0-6 and the Vi 0-0-1. So the Lee Sin's definitely been a bigger factor in this game than the Vi. We'll see what happens here, and we see that Braum might go down here. No, and Vi gets Annie gets the shutdown onto Lee Sin. That gives her 400 gold, which should be quite nice for her. And we see Blitzcrank missing the hook.
If the hook would be down for cooldown, then Annie should have died right now, but well.
Yeah, Annie ultimate. She doesn't have flash, but let's see the Annie and the Lissandra being a bit more aggressive, but we're not seeing that really. But it's coming out of the supports with the Blitzcrank, with the Lee Sin, so I'm liking it. QQ do go for a dragon here. I think that Vi's just going to get hooked here. Oh no, it's the Braum. Braum's going to die here immediately. We see the ultimate coming out by Lucian, but it's up to no avail. They're going to probably try and get this. Lissandra's dead, but she backs off. I'm not sure why. She could have ulted there. We see the Rumble. Rumble's on a different page to everyone else. They get a kill onto the Lucian with a good Annie ult. Kali's just wrecking faces in a little bubble. Rumble's going to go down, and here we see Vi going down. Lucian's the only one alive. Oh, and Lucian may even die here as well. There's an ace. Nope, Braum comes back up in base, but it was an ace. It was a 5-for-1, and I can't really see anybody but the blue side winning this. They've got a 5k gold advantage in 15 minutes. It's crazy.
No, in that last team fight, Akali just, yeah, as you said, melted faces. She did perfectly. Like, she started to engage, and the team Electi started dying. All their HP started melting away, and I really thought that they would lose this team fight. But then the Akali engager started to kill everyone one by one, and standing in her bubble, staying alive. No one could target her, no vision wards, and then everything just changes, and Team Electi takes the 5-1.
It seemed like Rumble and Annie
was a beautiful prayer
to everyone else, because we've seen Lucian and Vi go up into the up the river, and Rumble and Annie to go down to bot lane. Then Rumble and Annie wanted to turn it, but Vi and Lucian weren't in any position to do such a thing. It was a bit stupid. Lissandra, she could have engaged a lot earlier as well. She could have maybe caught out that Vi, caught out the Lucian a lot earlier with her ultimate, but she didn't. And Lucian did die, to be fair, but it wasn't very good. They could have done a lot better, I think. QQ could, especially since the Annie ultimate did a lot of damage, the Rumble ultimate did a lot of damage, but there was just no follow-up. It was just them two, and they just got melted by the Akali.
Yeah, of course, it was ballsy from both Annie and Rumble. Actually, it was Rumble. He was the first one to just stop, think about the fact that they can deal damage, and I guess there was no communication between team. He and Annie just started using all their combos, and well, it was too late already for Vi and Lucian to come back in.
Yeah, both teams.
Lucian was like really, really far away.
Yeah, both teams haven't played well, so they both do damage. Rumble can get, it's just going to keep getting stronger. I think Akali will just wreck Rumble, wreck the Annie, and wreck the Lucian. unless they get a pink ward. I think it would be Braum's job, but obviously Braum's dead. Annie has a pink ward in her inventory. I'm not sure if she's just brought it now, but if she had it in her inventory when they started fighting and didn't put it down, that's a really bad misplay, because she should have put that down immediately, got the kill on Kali, because the Kali was so low. They could have got the kill on her at any time. They just needed that vision. But I see the blue side winning this. They've got a 5k advantage, 15 minutes in. But they haven't really got many towers. That's the thing. They have to push through the towers, but I don't see that being a problem. They have the range. They could just tower dive, I think, at this stage, or just wait for Blitzcrank just to hit a hook, kill that target, wait for the hook again, because he's going to hit it. This support is just going to hit every single hook coming, and that's all they have to wait for if they want to just keep sieging.
A summoner has disconnected.
Of course, it will be hard for Qrying to get back into the game and starting to play it directly with team fights. But well, still magic happens, and they might take this game after all, after some great plays.
Yeah, they could, but it will take a lot. The blue side look really in control, and they'd have to lose, I think, about 3 fights for the gold just to come back up, and not even just 3 fights. They'd need to get 3 fights and then something off it. So 3 fights, then a mid tower, 3 fights top tower, 3 fights just a nut dragon, just something after the fights, and that's how they'd catch up. But I'm not sure how they would. I think that the blue team could tower dive. They could just wait for the Blitzcrank pull. They haven't got the best of clears either, unless they use the ultimate from Lucian or Rumble just to clear. It shouldn't be too long, I suppose.
I hope so. Today's kind of laggy day for everyone, I think. So it was a Rumble from the start, and now someone else. I heard you were playing today in our tournament. How did you go?
Yeah, the pause at end now. As the person's reconnected.
Yay, and we're 3 seconds back into the game.
Yeah, and we see they're just going to get the mid tower here. They might push for another one. No, they're not going to be greedy. They're going to keep their lead, and they're going to recall. Or they're going to... Nope, they're going to recall, yeah. Blitzcrank could have tried to pull the red over. The red is there, but they didn't know that. Oh, now they do. They've... I don't know what he's doing. He's just having a bit of fun, just pulling stuff, I guess. But we see that Graves and Lucian both finish their Infinity Edge now. at the same time. They're both really even on items, even though that Graves has got 2 more kills and 8 more assists. They're both even on items, which is a bit weird. Lucian's got better farm, I guess. That's the reason why, but even still. He's got 1,000 more gold than him. I'm not sure what he spent it on. It must be consumables, and he's also got better boots, so maybe that's it. There's a lot of awards by the red team. You can just see how much vision they have on the map. They've got 3 pink wards and they've got 5 just green wards on the map, and that's really good vision. No, 6 green wards on the map, just round their jungle. They know if Lee's ever going to come in, and we see the Vi just waiting up top for a gank. But Akali does know. Does Akali feel confident for the 2v1? No, she doesn't. She's just going to wait for her to back up. And we see the engage by Lissandra. Lissandra, ulti's like, Lissandra's going to get a kill here, I think. Yeah, just waits for the Ignite to take her. Tibbers has gone by Annie. I probably wouldn't even try. And we see the engage. And we see the flash Q onto Lissandra. Lissandra looks like she's going to die here to the Vi. Vi will die to the Lee Sin. Looks like, nope, the pull from the Blitzcrank gets it.
Oh, actually, Blitzcrank has 4 kills already. That's same as Akali. And more than Lissandra.
Wow. He has also brought a man in. What a guy. Brilliant. But we should see it going on. We see the insect going on. Nope. He just accused him and just walks away. Takes a lot of damage for that. I don't think that was worth it, but they look like they're just going to shove for it. You see Braum getting pulled in. Braum's just going to die here. But we see Graves. Graves could die here. Yeah, Graves is going to die to the Rumble. Oh no. Good heal. Good heal by Graves to save him. And a very good Rumble to get him that low. To force it. We see Blitzcrank just waiting here. I don't know why Blitzcrank did that. He's in a lot of trouble now. And he probably will die if he runs the wrong way. Nope. Oh, Rumble flashes. Rumble will get him. And it will be a kill for the Rumble. Oh, Kali comes in, saves him. Kali's going to get a kill onto the Rumble, I think. Oh no, it's Lissandra that picks it up. No, it's not. It's the Blitzcrank that picks it up, and Lissandra who gets the Vi. And Lucian gets Lucian 1v1 at the bot lane while all that was going on. This is just extending their lead so much more. This is the 8,000 gold league, and I don't know how much more than they can take. I'd surrender 20 if I was QQ, but we'll see what goes on.
Yeah, it was a really interesting couple of minutes. Seeing so much action. Well, as we speak in the beginning of the game, that this game really should be interesting to see. You know, seeing that Team Electi is dominating this game, this is still really enjoyable to see, because all Qrying are struggling really hard. Yeah, doing some misplays, but all in all, they are just not as strong as they would want to be to engage all the fights that are happening.
Yeah, overhauled by the Blitzcrank as well. Comes in, Blitzcrank will forward, but the Akali, if she gets a Shroud down, no, it's a don't kill for the Rumble. Really good play by the Vi, just to follow the Akali up to top lane. Blitzcrank lands the hook, but the Vi's there just for the counter gag. And it's 2 for Sarah at the top lane, but even still, that's 7,000 gold lead. They're not going to make anything off this advantage driver. So it's just 2 kills for nothing, and left at that. They've still got a mountain to climb. But the vision control that they have is really nice, but I don't think it's enough to continue on. See Lissandra looks like she's going to back off. She could have engaged her, I guess, but yeah, there wasn't enough people. That was just her and Lee versus 3 of their members. Drake's up in 20 seconds. I think both team knows it, and both teams do want to get it this time. So we'll see what happens here. We see Graves going in hard onto the Braum. Braum just about escapes the Blitzcrank hooks and gets away safely.
And there's gonna be a hook.
And there's another hook. It's to be expected now. And we see the Rumble going down to the Akali. and ultimate going out by the Braum, but the Braum and Lucian look like they're both going to fall in. Nope, I think Lucian should get out. No, oh, there's a really good dodge by the Lucian just to dodge the Blitzcrank hook, but they're just going to continue with their rampage. They got 3-0 there, and they're probably going to push up on lane and push up to the tower. I'm surprised that surrender has not happened by the QQ. They look like they're going in here. They get the kill onto Graves. They get a shutdown. Vi gets a shutdown. Vi looks like she's going to go down, maybe to the Kali. Nope. She looks like she's going to get out. She gets a double kill. She gets a kill onto the Lucian. And we see Akali in a lot of trouble here. Akali's going to go down to the Lucian. And Lucian looks like he's going to get another kill. Or the Vi. Is Blitzcrank going to be able to outrun the Vi and Lucian? Yeah, he will be able to. That was just overextended. They just stayed for too long and they just punished for it. Blitzcrank looks like he's probably going to die here. Ooh, he's going to get collapsed on by the Vi. Oh, he gets a kill. But yeah, he's going to die here. I think he knows. He'll probably try and suicide. Nope. Yeah, there we are. There's a kill going on. An assist for the Lucian. That was a really cheeky play by Blitzcrank.
And there goes another dragon for the QQ team. I think they've taken already 3 out of 3 dragons in this game. I didn't see Team Electi taking any dragon in this game. Maybe I missed something, but oh.
TP looks like going up, comes in, and they just clean up. Lee Sin gets the kill on Annie, Graves gets the kill on Braum, and there's a flash by Lissandra, a really good flash to get over that wall. And so ultimate, Akali does get the kill, and it looks like she wants more, but no, Lucian just gets out. Rumble's to the side. Rumble can't do anything, and there's just nothing this team can do. But yeah, I don't think they've got a single dragon. They don't even need to get Baron. They could probably end on this minion wave. They're so weak, but they're not. They're going to back up. They're going to play it safe. They're probably going to go bot, push that up, try and get that tower, and we see Blitzcrank just running through, just dancing in between turrets because he can. They're just so far ahead.
Yeah, this is already a point of no return for Team Qrying, but well, they tried and they still can do something.
Yeah, we'll see. There's always a chance to come back. I'm just saying it's really unlikely. We see they're going for the Graves, they're going for the Akali. Just the focus is not there. They've gone after 3 people, and we see the kill going on Akali. Rumble gets the Akali. We see Vi dying, but we see oh god, they've actually won a team fight. I think Lissandra gets a really good ulti off on herself, and it's 3 for 3, which is really good for the QQ, who engaged that fight really well. Even though they're almost 10k behind, they engaged that fight. They were cocky enough to do it, and they got their rewards by getting a 3-3. And he's still there, waiting around. He gets a good ultimate onto Graves, destroys him. I don't know why she didn't use it earlier when there was more of them, but it looks like Blitzcrank will get out here. Lucian did waste a flash. We'll see if it pays off. No, it won't. Blitzcrank is too fast for Lucian. They may be able to get a tower out of this if they shove up quick enough. Braum and Vi now protecting the base from the super minions that are just in there. But we should see Blitzcrank wants to try and solo this Lucian, but I think Lucian will kill him. He has to be careful here. Yeah, Lucian goes in. Yeah, there we are, the kill. Blitzcrank, I don't know why he was doing that. He was always going to do that. Lucian's got a Ravenous Hydra, and Lissandra got a death cap from that back. So I expect to see a lot more damage coming out from the Lucian and Lissandra.
Yeah, you can easily see that they're not as bad as they might seem. Even though they're losing, they're finding that little gap to squeeze in and try to take over the game. It is gonna be hard, but possible.
Yeah, from a 10k, with that little skirmish they've just had, they've managed to put it down to 6,000, which is a lot better than it was. 6,000, they could really fight with it, but they were missing key items like the Liandry's and the Ravenous Hydra. So I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean Death Cap, sorry. So we'll see how it goes. but I still think the blue side will win this. But they look a lot better. They are engaged in the fights, and they just won that one, as you see. And the Akali just got absolutely destroyed in that. I think their focus was a bit off, but it worked good enough in the end. If they had better focus, I think they would have been able to clean up much better though. But they're just going to Baron dance, and there's nothing the blue side can do, the red side QQ can do about it, because they have to protect the mid lane. They can shove it up, but they'll lose a team fight if they move too far away from their base. We see the Akali. Akali probably is going to get caught here. There's a vision ward onto Braum. Braum can use the vision, and we see that. We don't see a vision. Yeah, we see the vision come out. Akali comes out, destroys the Lucian, and the Lucian. Oh my god, that's such a good play by the Braum and the Lucian to kill the Akali. Akali goes broke, flashes into tower range to try and kill the Lucian, but I think Braum had a stack on her, and it just works for him. But now they're going for Baron, a 4v3 at Baron. I think, yeah, blue team do get it. It gets secured by the Lysandra Q, and they will back off from this. It was worth a kill. Oh, and we see another hook. Just, oh my gosh, just wow. Just hook after hook after hook, hitting and hitting and hitting.
There's probably 1,000 games played by Blitzcrank, because those hooks are, even when they're cast blindly into darkness, so he still gets it.
Yeah, it just must play just skill shot champions. He doesn't play anyone that doesn't have a skill shot. It's just crazy how much he's hit. And we see an ultimate going out by the Rumble. Lysandra runs away from base. She should be able to get out. No, she goes back in. And, oh wait, no, she was under tower, my bad. Getting it mixed up. She ultis herself, but she will die to the Annie, it looks like. Oh no, she doesn't. She goes to the Rumble, but gets a kill onto the Annie before. That was a really good play by her. Just immediately destroying her. Annie got a bit too close and she paid for it. We see the Akali trying to zone out the Lucian there. We see Vi going now into the Graves and the Lucian. We see the Akali destroying the Lucian, and we see the Braum trying to tank against the Lucian and the Graves. And the Umwrecker coming out randomly. And that's going to be game for the blue side, who Akali just teleports to a minion. And it was a good game. QQ did play quite well, especially that last few minutes where they got the lead down to 6k. They played quite well to do that, but it was just blue side from minute one. The Blitzcrank just showed them how well Blitzcrank can be played, if in the right hands. That was such a good game. I would expect him to be banned in the final, really, with that game anyway.
Yeah, of course, that's a no-brainer. If the opponents are closely as smart, actually, then yeah, Blitzcrank ban is #1 priority. But then again, maybe it leaves trash for him again. And we might see something like that. Because when a person plays Blitzcrank so good that an enemy wants to cripple him by banning the champion, he would most probably play trash, a similar champion with similar abilities, and wreck the team again.
Yeah, that is true. But Blitzcrank it absolutely stumped their team. It's like one of the main reasons. I thought at the start, when the Blitzcrank did just face out that bush, and it was Blitzcrank died for first blood to the Lucian. I thought that might be game, but fair play to Blitzcrank, didn't let that get on top of him and just kept going. Got a really good kill out of it.
So we'll right now get into a break. We don't have another finalist right now, but that should be soon. And well, maybe 15-20 minutes. I think that should be enough. So we'll see you soon.